Memorial Day is a solemn day of remembrance to honor the brave men and women who have lost their lives defending our freedom. MHS students and faculty discuss what Memorial Day means to them, talk about relatives that have and are currently serving, as well as their chance to say thank you to those that paid the ultimate sacrifice defending our country and freedom.
Good morning. Thank you for all your service and sacrifice. Your bravery has ensured our freedom and safety. Your dedication and courage are an inspiration to us all, and we're deeply grateful for your commitment to our country. We honor and respect each of you and your incredible contributions that you have made. Thank you.
Memorial Day to me means honoring those who have fought for our country and remembering them on this special day.
Memorial Day to me brings along a very proud heritage within my own family of people who have served as far back as the American Revolution, the American Civil War, both World Wars, and my own father, who is an Air Force general, retired. Fortunately, none of them had to give the ultimate sacrifice, and I think that Memorial Day is really the time where we reflect on all that we have because of those who gave everything.
Memorial Day means we celebrate those who are given their lives and died during war. That's for our freedom, for our cost of living, and for our right. I want to thank my uncle who is in the Air Force, and the other uncle who is in the Army.
My great-grandfather served in the tank brigade and invaded Germany during World War II, and he put his life on the line for others, and it means a lot for everyone in this country doing the same.
Memorial Day means a lot for me because my granddad was in the Navy for like 5 years.
To me, Memorial Day is a time to reflect on those that have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country, so we have the opportunity to enjoy the freedoms that we often take for granted. So on this Memorial Day, we will pause and take a moment and enjoy that time with our families and thinking about the things in our life that are the most important. And we appreciate all of those who have served and continue to serve, and those families that have been impacted by those that have served. So thank you.
Memorial Day means honoring those who have served and given their lives for us. I want to thank those who have served in my family. My dad was in the Army, my father-in-law the Navy, and my son's a Marine. So thank you.
My name is Giovanni. I had my uncle in the military. His name was Isaac and Tim, and I just want to give thanks to all the veterans and all of you guys who serve out there. Thank you.
So Memorial Day is very special to me. So I've had multiple family members who have served for the country. So I've had grandparents, my uncles have served, I've had multiple family members who have served. So on Memorial Day, I'd really like to commemorate those who have given the ultimate sacrifice to our country and for our safety, and those who have sacrificed their life to ensure the safety of this country, and for those who have protected our freedom and our rights so that we could go on and live our lives. So thank you to the veterans.
Memorial Day always reminds me of the heroes and the folks that have passed in the history of our nation. And I feel fortunate enough to work at a school that is actually named Millbury Memorial Junior Senior High School, which is a reminder every day of the sacrifice that people gave.
I'd like to thank my dad, who every Memorial Day we would go put out the American flag and the flag for the Navy, because that is where he served. He was sadly injured and did have friends that did not make it back.
Memorial Day is important to me because I've had family serve in the military, and my cousin Jack, who's in the military right now. And I'd like to just give thanks to all the veterans who have served or who's serving right now.
Memorial Day to me is a day to remember the people that fought for us and died for this country. And yeah.
Memorial Day to me is to be thankful for all those people who fought for us and who died for us so we can live how we do now.
Memorial Day to me means just like remembering all the veterans that went before us and gave their lives for our country so that we can live and do what we want to do and be who we want to be.
Memorial Day means a lot to me. My grandpa toured Vietnam, and I'm very thankful for his service and all your guys' service.
Memorial Day, when I think of Memorial Day, I think of all the men and women that fought and for our country. And personally, I think of my brother who was in the Army. He did a tour in Afghanistan and spent a long time in the military and made him a better person. And but that's what I think of when I think of Memorial Day.
Memorial Day means a lot because it's a day we celebrate the veterans, people who served our country for us. And I celebrate spending with both my grandparents because they both were in the military.
So I have a cousin that's currently in the Marines.
And I had a grandpa who was in the Navy.
We want to thank everyone that fought for our lives for us, including my grandfather.
My grandpa was in the U.S. Navy CB.
My great-grandfather was in the military and he fought in the Vietnam War.
Hi, I'm Mr. K, teach math here, and I'm a veteran. I served 6 years active duty in the Navy. Had 3 tours to Lebanon, and kind of like father like son, my father was in the Navy, and he was in Lebanon in 1957 when they evacuated all the civilians. And I had 3 tours.
I just want to say thank you to everyone that fought for us to be here right now.
I would like to thank all the veterans who fought for our country, and especially to those who didn't make it back.
Thank you for those who served.
And thank you to those who made the ultimate sacrifice for our country.